Ta-da! Hi, everybody. It's wonderful to be back with you all on this beautiful Sunday morning. I hope your morning is beautiful. I'm here once again with Sun Psychic Jean, who
She's
actually
back.
she's back. We didn't know on Friday she'd be here, so we're pleasantly surprised. And I hope Terry Suzuki is doing well. Terry will be back with us next week. So yeah, it's always nice to have backup psychics, you know.
That's right.
Yep, because you never know. Yeah.
Um,
Anyway, yeah. So, how's the weather in your neck of the woods, Jean?
it's actually a little. It's fair. It's fair. It's like 45, and it was kind of cold overnight and cold yesterday. We had snow on Saturday, which was yesterday. I guess we woke up to snow, so it was overnight, and
Mm-hmm.
um, but it's getting a little warmer today, so it's a nice day, and the sun is shining, which is really nice. So,
Awesome. That's
yeah.
awesome.
How
Yeah.
about
Well,
you?
we had sunshine yesterday and the day before for a period of time. And whenever that happens, whether I'm inside or outside of the house, it makes me just the whole day seem so much better, you know? So, yeah. All right. Hi, book. So Wiki's going to go to the MeWe. I guess that's where Terry is today. So have
That's
a great time. They have met up with each other before in the past, and so has Hypnicity met up with her. So maybe she'll go there with. And then this MeWe, I believe, is for those of you Seattleites. There's a MeWe going on in Seattle today, and Terry's going to be there. So there you go. If you want to see her. So we have Book here and Willow and Christine. You can go ahead and put up your questions, everybody. Make sure that, well, this is good. You're in good spirits today. I know you were telling that to Christine, but I'm happy to hear that, Willow. A Barbara Nesper is here. Willow, you're journaling. There you go. That's good. That helps you. I said Wiki. And let's see who else is here. Laura's here, and Teresa's here, and KK's here. Craig is here. All right. Who else came in? Anne Swantek. Everybody, if you want a reading, go ahead and put it up. If you can put it in caps. Remember, if it's a medium reading, to put the first name of the person and their relationship with you. If it is a reading of guides or spirit guides, whatever, put in sort of an area or maybe a question. Can my spirit guides tell me what to do about my career, my life, my whatever? That's helpful. Sally, Jean was just telling me, Sally, about Ooh Ooh Child last night. That's really
Yep,
cool.
Sally is quite the psychic medium there. She got the song as I was singing the song as a giving somebody a reading, and she was picking it up. It was simultaneous. It was an amazing moment for sure.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it is amazing. I love that when that happens. Hello, a light worker.
Mhm.
And hi, Carolyn and Peter. Good to see you.
And it was on with Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot was on my channel yesterday. And I also had Sherry Trancing with Spirit. And we did some readings together in the afternoon after that. So that went really well too.
Hi, Randy. Yes, she is they're all phenomenal. They really are all phenomenal. It's amazing to me to see the growth of people that, and I guess Sherry had some mediumship experience in the past, which I didn't know, but now she's using it, and she can take that when she and her husband start traveling around the country. So I think that's
That's
so wonderful.
wonderful.
Yeah, it really
That
is.
is wonderful.
Yeah. Oh, you were sick, Anne. You had to go to the health center, but you're feeling better. Anne, there's a lot of that going around. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you are feeling better and continue to feel better. My husband's still not doing well. Now he's got swollen feet and legs, and he's in a lot of pain. So we're working on it. We're working on it. And a lot of people have sent him Reiki and prayer. And actually, one of the feet has gone down. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Anyway, he just feels like a feeble old man. And I can attest that that's not a very good feeling, even though I'm not a man.
So, Anne, what part of the country or what part of the world are you coming from? Are you in the UK? I just thought it was a little.
I don't think she is. I think she's here. But Anne, you tell us, dear, because all
Andrea
right.
Galvin is here. Hi,
Andrea
Andrea.
Galvin is here. Yes, yes, yes. Wiki, I got your question and welcome, honey. Let's see. Book. All right. I got your question. Yeah, let us know, Anne. Where are you from East Coast, West Coast, North, South, East, West? You don't have to tell us where if you don't want. But yeah, just let us know how you're doing.
Yes.
Yeah, Andrea, I'm glad you're here. Epsom salt baths. Absolutely, Teresa Ford.
Oh,
And hello, Teresa. I've been putting on, actually, do you know about the miracle of the Palma Christi, otherwise known as castor oil?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I just bought like 3 gallons of the stuff or whatever, because apparently it's good for your skin, it's good for your hair, and it's good for a myriad of other things. So
Detoxification too.
detoxification, yes.
Mhm.
And so I'm thinking of sending some over to my son's girlfriend who has shingles.
Oh,
So
no.
I know, and she's only 40. She's not an older person. I mean, midlife here. Create Love is here. Willow, do I have yours? Let's see. Yeah, castor oil is one. I didn't know it had so many wonderful benefits. And I thought, well, it couldn't hurt to use it on my skin or my hair. So I just bought a whole bunch of it. And I put some on Keith's feet this morning. So
Good for you. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah. I'm
That's
trying
good.
to be a really good caregiver, but I am going out to lunch with my daughter today. So Willow, I have your question. It's the first one up. So thanks for your questions, everybody. D, okay, I have your questions. Yeah, lumps and bumps. Okay. Oh, you're going to see the Glenn Miller Orchestra, Craig. Oh, say hello to my parents because they will be there. They will be there. Yes. Yeah. Topically only. Yes, Randy. Absolutely. Yep. Okay. So for right now, I think Jean and I have enough questions. And oh yeah, castor oil is used for psoriasis. There you go. Yeah. Carolyn, your guides love you. All right, so let's start out with Willow. Does Grandma Melton have any messages for you? All right.
So, she's saying to keep your neck warm. Keep your neck warm and to pay attention to your neck. I'm not sure if there's a sore throat or if there's if you have something around your neck, or if maybe she feels, maybe you get sensation or you feel like somebody's touching you on the back of your neck. She's talking about your neck. Not sure. She's comparing it to hers.
Oh.
I know it's just it's different. She's also showing me a small dog, and when I say small, it's maybe like 10 inches off the ground to from its back to the floor. A little bit longer hair, but I see the dog from her vantage point. So I'm not sure if she had a dog or if you had a dog, that she has the dog with her. I think we're all talking about these remedies and she wanted to chime in. I think the castor oil is good for the neck area too, is what she's saying. But she wants to let you know that she hears you and listens to you. She wants to thank you for honoring her and keeping her in your thoughts and in your life. And I feel as though there's things around you that remind you of her. And she's saying, yes, that is me. I am here with you. Yep. What'd you get, Aley?
She says she'd love to have a small puppy. So maybe she can sense that from her. I get this really beautiful picture of a sort of a grandmother angel and a young woman, and she's kind of blessing her in some ways. And she says, I'm sending you an act of love. She says, forgive yourself for the most recent things that are going on. And she said, make sure that you love yourself and have faith that all will be well. Things will change and be much better for you now. She says, I'm always just right there with you. And then I get another here and now card, which is another act of love. I think she's bringing in a male energy. It could be your grandfather. I don't know. But she's bringing in a male energy that she has with her. And finally, she said, I think you're right, Jean, when she said she's been watching you and seeing you. She says, I love this new bohemian lifestyle that you're living. And of course, boho is a lifestyle that a lot of people say is like hippie lifestyle or dressed lifestyle, but it's also kind of spiritual lifestyle. It's trying on this and trying on that and learning a little bit in order to grow. So I think your grandma absolutely is attuned to you and in touch with you and just loves you dearly. So thank you. Thank you, Willow. Willow. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put Craig's in here. He's going to see that Glenn Miller Orchestra. I'm telling you, Craig, my parents are just jumping up and down going like this. That's what I get. So I'll let Jean read on it and see what she gets.
Let me check with my pendulum.
Okay.
Does Clara know that Craig is going to the concert? Is Clara aware? She's like, of course I know. Who do you think made you get the tickets? She wanted you to get the tickets. What does that say?
Unity. It says
Yep.
unity. Yep. She's in touch with whatever Craig's in touch with. Yeah.
She's the one that dropped the seed into your ear or made you see the advertisement or put it in front of you.
Mm-hmm. So I should mention at this point that at Christmas time, I got the most wonderful 2 tickets to go see like a Groucho Marx impressionist here in Washington from Craig and Clara. So that's in April. I can't wait to go. I think it'll be fun. She said, this is part of the initiation. You're just spending time living in vicariously through different time periods through going to these things, and they'll uplift you to remember things. And it's almost as though it's a ritual, Craig. It's a ritual that you and she get all dressed up and go out and have a good time. So there you go. Yeah. Have fun. It's Moonlight Serenade. That's my parents' song. Yeah. And when I hear it, I know they're around. All right, Anne. How are you?
Did Anne ever say what area she's from?
She didn't. Yeah. Let's see. All right, Peacock. Castor oil doesn't smell bad, but it's very sticky, just so you know. Yep. All right. Let's see. Marianne, I don't see. Hi, Juno. All right. And Ness is here. All right. I don't see Anne's response, but that I just don't see it, but I may be missing it. So sorry.
New York, she said. New York, I see it.
Oh, she did. Oh, good. Okay.
Just now.
New York.
So Anne, what I'm getting is I'm seeing a woman in a robe similar to what Clara Bow would be wearing, with the the big long sleeves with the, what do they call them, bell sleeves or something. And I see a woman that is just taking good care of herself and wearing fine, soft, silky kind of clothing, and taking good care of herself and being kind to herself and letting herself live the life that she wants to live without feeling guilty. Like it's okay for you to have a few of the finer things in life, and it's okay. And that it's important to live life to the fullest as much as you can possibly can. And if it means wearing beautiful, silky, soft clothing and listening to your favorite music, it's it's important for all of us to take time for ourselves and to honor ourselves, and not just to push through the day. How about you, Aley?
Trying to run the chat and put up a post. All right, so hang on. And
Yeah,
I have that you can manifest magic, girlfriend. Look at that. You got the tail of the whale or whatever it is, the fish out there. It says here that you must weave your own magic and miracles and learn more about manifestation. Learn a little bit more about how you can attract what you want to yourself and not what you don't want. If you ever listen to Esther Hicks, who does Law of Attraction with Abraham, she'll always say, ask for what you want, not for what you don't want. And by the way, she has a lot of videos here on YouTube that you can listen to if you're interested in that kind of thing. And everybody, it's the same thing with the castor oil. You can watch all kinds of things on here about it. I think the thing about YouTube is there's nothing you can't find here. I even have my students come here to learn how to format their papers. That's how good it is, because a lot of people are visual people. Anyway, so Anne, there you go. You can do it. You can do it. And I'm glad you're feeling better, my dear.
And book Bewitched gave me the perfect phrase for what I was describing, is romancing the ordinary. That's beautiful.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And appreciating just what is. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. So a light worker. Do my guides have advice for how I can help my toddler? She is struggling interacting with other kids. Sure. We'll see what we'll see what they'll say.
I'm hearing patience, and I'm hearing that accept her for who she is, and to talk about her feelings and why she was feeling a certain way when she was unable to interact with the other kids, even at a toddler's level. Say, did it feel bad? Did it feel good? Did you feel upset? Did you feel scared? And sit down one-on-one. And they're also saying that you could also use a stuffed animal or a doll of theirs. I'm not sure if it's a boy or girl, but and talk through the doll or the stuffed animal, and say, can you tell this bear how you were feeling when you were at school today, or whatever it was. But to talk about their feelings, and to tell them it's whatever it is that they're feeling, it's okay and it's right. And when they feel that it's time to interact, or that they feel comfortable interacting, they will.
Wow. That's beautiful, Jean. Yeah. Thank you, guides, for the messages. Light worker, I have these beautiful new cards, and they're called Inner Child, the Inner Child Oracle. And I thought, well, maybe that would be a good deck to use for your child. And the first one I got is be present to find clarity in the moment. So I agree with Jean. Sit down with her and say, tell me about your day. Or if she doesn't want to, tell this teddy bear what happened today. Or let's have a teddy bear tea party or a picnic together, and let's talk about what we're doing. So being present makes a huge deal. And it says to go on an adventure. And I love that, because it's like you and she or he can tell a story to each other. And you can weave magic through or read a book together, or, make a picture together, do something in that moment. And finally, what you need to do is, once you have done that, let go of what doesn't serve you. You can tell her to do that too. You can say, I'm sorry that the children have been, you can recognize what she has said, and maybe have a little let go ceremony where you can think about how you're sad, but you're going to put that sadness in a balloon and let it fly away. Something that the toddler can associate with, and a coping mechanism that might help her along. And I sure hope she gets a little relief. Kids can be very cruel. And I don't think actually kids start out that way. I think
I
it's learned behavior. Yeah.
I also heard that she may be like you. She may be aware. She may have awareness, and she may have like a telepathic and may be able to hear and sense that the other kids are just not on her level. And
Right.
she's like, "What are these kids?" Like, I'm not going in with
Yeah.
them.
Why did I have to come back to this lifetime and deal with these little ones again? Yeah, I get it. That's like me with junior high. I'd be very upset. Why do I have to go to junior high again? Ugh. Yeah. Oh, that's so sweet. Wiki says, may I have a message from my mom, Maria Luisa Nina? She passed 12 years ago tomorrow. Oh, honey. That's hard.
She first came in and saying, "I'm not very far away." Even though 12 years seems like a long time here on earth, she's still, her essence and her energy and her awareness is still around you.
Mm-hmm.
She's saying, "What fun we had." I feel like she had like a boisterous laugh, like, like she would laugh a lot and like to laugh, or would kid somebody or laugh at her own jokes, or she's just saying, "Remember the good times that we had, and remember the like the childhood years, that they were special moments and that they occurred in order for us to hold on to that feeling and that connection to one another. These very special moments were like a point for us to connect to when, you know, for just this occasion, so to speak. It's a way for you to connect back with her. Is that memory, at laugh, and that upper. Oh my gosh, she did have a big laugh. Get the heck out.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that cool? That's very cool.
Yes, she wants you to remember.
Mm-hmm. She does. Now I have some really interesting questions for you, Wiki. The first thing I get is religion. But the second card I get is the Ouija board. So I'm not saying did she play with the Ouija board but I'm getting that she had maybe a conflict between the two or it was an interest or changed between the two. I don't even know if that's true. A lot of people of former age were more invested in the religious part. Maybe she sees what you do as Ouija. I don't know, but that's kind of all I get. And I'm going, oh wow, what a dichotomy of cards. But she says, you shine. She says, I see you shine. I think she's really happy you have your new puppy and that you have this wonderful little critter in your home and that you're able to enjoy shining with the puppy dog. She says, I'm beyond emotions. I don't take, in other words, I'm above the fray. I'm up here and I see everything for what it is. I'm not emotional about anything, but I do still have the love for you. So there you go. Wow. Her mom went to Sears, very Catholic, but always interested in psych. That's it then. She was interested in psychic fairs. Yep. So she played in both worlds, I guess is the best way to say it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
Wow.
That's amazing.
It is amazing.
It's, these cards, I mean, how random and how perfectly fitted that they are.
They
It's
are
really
suited really
amazing.
well. That's very true. Sometimes I get them and I go, oh, I don't know about this. But I know you get that when you see something. How is this
Hmm.
really? And you just say what it is. So
Hmm.
anyway, okay. So Randy would love a message from her grandma, Anna, please. All right.
I'm getting a female energy coming forward that was a little bit almost it's not really like a tomboy, but she didn't wear makeup. She just wore her hair pulled back or even short. And she was more interested in either painting or building or fixing or creating, or she didn't mind getting dirty in the garden. She was strong, very strong, and was able to lift heavy things by herself. Like, she was not one to give into, oh, would you, strong man, help me with this? She was like, I'm doing it myself, and this is the way that it is. Does that make sense to you, Randy? This is what I'm feeling is coming through. Oh, Wiki, you're so sweet.
Thank you, Wiki. Yeah.
So this is the energy of a grandmother that I'm feeling coming through, Randy. I'm not sure if that's her, but let me see if I can get a message from her, because she's just telling me how strong she is and how much fortitude and how much, she wasn't like, oh, it sounds like your mom. Okay, if your mom's on the other side, that may be your mom coming
Maybe
through.
getting
Is
her. Okay.
it your mom's mom? This Anna?
Yeah, they're together. I guess so. She says, "Yep."
They probably are coming through together. Thank you for clarifying that. And see, you guys, this is a perfect example of how things can get just a little bit confused or a little bit blurry or a little bit blended. So it's real important. So she probably is saying that she has your mom there with her, and that they're together. Let me see what the grandmother wants to say. She's saying that your mom is calling the shots, and this is why she's coming through first. She's saying that your grandmother is there, but she's standing to the side because your mom is sort of like taking the lead role in the communication. And your grandmother is just saying, accept people for who they are. No judgment, no comparison is necessary. Everybody is an individual, and they are perfect and whole exactly the way they are. And she's saying for you to remember this about yourself as well.
Okay. Sorry. Laying on the bed and this doesn't feel good. Okay. So I think this is funny, Randy. What I've got is that the two ladies are up there going, "Oh my God, lady, look what's going on. This lady's reading cards and stuff for Randy today." But they're like, look at the eyes on the woman. It's like, oh my goodness. It's very funny.
That's so appropriate.
It is. It's funny. They're saying, we just love to watch you play, Randy. Randy goes all around the country with her dog, and she just plays. And they're so jealous. But they said, it's easy for us to go. We don't have to bring all our luggage with us. So we're going along with you, watching you play, and we're having just as much fun as they are. And they said it was important that we come through for you today to let you know that. So thank you for asking about us. And they said, you are very disciplined, and you're a disciple for learning to go beyond your fears and your worries, and you just take one day at a time. And boy, oh boy, you have made us proud. That's what I get, Randy. Wow. All these older ladies up there just going, my daughter, my granddaughter. Your grandmother would say that. Oh, Randy, that's cute. Okay.
Thank you, Randy.
Yeah. All right. So we've got Book here. Is my newest housekeeper, Packer person, going to do well? Is she going to be enough to do the job? Oh, I hope so, Book. You need somebody there to help you out.
I feel like she's small but mighty. I feel like she has like the skills and it's like an organizational method that she can get a lot done in a short amount of time. And she's done it before. She has like all these tips and tricks that can unpack a closet in no time and, organize things. And I feel like she has a lot of experience that gives her that speed that is necessary. They're heavy things, about moving, but you're talking about somebody to pack up for moving, right?
She needs a caregiver person, I think, but I'm not sure about Packer. You're right. It may be that she's moving. I don't know.
Yeah, she's highly qualified and very experienced. I'm saying yes, for
Okay.
sure. She has a lot of things to rely on, fall back
Uh-huh.
on.
Wow. Okay, so I have a light bulb. That's my first one I have for you, book. And it says here, she has good ideas. She has innovative ideas. She can come up with and be very helpful for you. Um, but I don't know if there's external forces that might influence her. I don't know. It says a lot of tears and heartbreak, but it could be that she's going through that in her personal life. So, you never know what someone else is going through. And since I can't read for her as a person, I can only read for the influence of what's going on around you. But I get that one. And there may be some kind of obstacles, but I don't think it's going to be immediately. So it could be that it has something to do with being sad or having something, maybe being heartbroken. I don't know. But I really do think she's a good idea for the time being. Let me put it that way. And I know you probably don't want to have to hire somebody in another time. It's really difficult to teach people how to do everything. But you know how it is. It depends upon how we make our decisions and how those chips fall. So, and that
She
would be
may
her.
have a death in the family, and you would need to work around that, and maybe some delays would happen. But you're open to this, and please let us know. That was very foresight. It's a lot of foresight in those cards there, Aley, and it'd
Yeah.
be interesting to find out.
Mm-hmm. The other thing is, I forgot, Book is moving in with her son. I've completely forgot that. So it could be you that's feeling a little sad about losing your place. And so it's a hard read because of being two people in that reading, but it's all going to be okay in the end. It's what needs to be done, and I believe that you're making the right decision. So, but I completely forgot about that. So, all right. So Barbara says, "Is my arthritis going to improve with the new drug I'm on?" And I just think it's funny you said that, because I've been talking about, and I'm not saying it's a cure-all for everything, but I've been talking about castor oil, and it could be that may be helpful for you as well.
I hear it's good for joints. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. Uh-huh.
It'll be slow. I find, Barbara. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Some joints yes, some joints no. It's going around in a circle. And maybe it's the dosage, and it's saying yes. You may have to work with the dosage a couple of times. It's saying definitely yes. Isn't that amazing? This thing almost speaks English. I'm telling you, it says around and around, and then it says yes.
Uh-huh. And what I get is, it is movement towards help in that direction. That's exactly what I get, because I got the arrow. It says here also that he may have to cut the dose, or cut it out at some point, or use a different one. But I'm getting here that there, are you going to a rheumatologist? Is it rheumatologist? I don't know. There might be three people. Maybe there'll be a consult for you, Barbara. Not right away immediately, but they may say, well, I want you to be sure that this is working correctly for you, and so we need to mitigate anything that may be an issue. So yeah, yep. Good luck, dear. There's nothing worse than being in pain all the time. And the only other thing I can say, Barbara, is as much as I wasn't a pot person in my entire life, and this is for entertainment purposes only, I do know that several of my friends' mothers have taken medical marijuana or gummies, whatever it is. Don't have to smoke it, but it has helped with their pain levels. And so, and it's legal here in Washington. I know you live in Washington, so don't worry about what the neighbor thinks or anybody else thinks. Because I think that's the hardest part, is what will everybody think of me if they find out? Who cares what they think? You don't have to concern yourself with that. Okay, thank you. D. My parents, Georgia and James, are in spirit, and also my sister, Michelle. Any messages? I'm so sorry you've lost all these family members, dear. I'm with you. I've lost everybody. It's just me standing here from my original family. So
Oh
we're
my gosh,
sisters in
Aley, I didn't
spirit.
know that.
Yeah. Yep. My parents and both my brothers are dead. So, yeah.
So I feel like your sister Michelle is coming through with the parents in tow, almost like your parents are a little stoic, and your sister is sort of like matter of fact, saying, "Yeah, this is what's going on, and I'm here, and they're here." Like she's like telling you what's going on, and the parents are more like, "We're here," like more, a little more stoic in their position or their communication. She seems to be talkative. She seems to be very loving, and taking care of her parents is an honor. And they all said, all three of them said, um, don't worry about us. We are here. We're all taken care of. And all three of them are saying, we are watching over you. We are taking care of you, watching your steps, and sending you blessings and love. They're just saying that it's your life. You're here on earth now. You're breathing. Your feet are walking on this earth, and we are watching in amazement. You living the rest of your life here. And they just want you to know that to focus on yourself and your life, and know that they are supporting you. They just want you to know that it's okay for you to be facing this way instead of this way. They're saying, we're always here, no matter if you're looking for us or not, and just move forward and live your life to the fullest, and take care of yourself, and enjoy yourself, no matter whether it's wearing silky gowns or eating some of your favorite foods, or watching. I mean, just take care of yourself and do what makes you happy is what they want for you. Okay. So your sister was
Sounds
talkative.
like her sister. Yeah. Yeah. So I like that when that happens, because we know we're getting the right people here. All right.
Yes.
So
thank you, Dee, for that.
Yeah, thank you. So it's almost like you're the solitary person. I don't know if you have other sisters or brothers that are still living, but they said, enjoy the time, enjoy your present time. Don't rush through life. They want you to, I know you might feel like you're lost or that we're gone, but we want you to enjoy what you're doing at the time you're in right now. And so that's where all of them are saying. Was somebody in this group an academic? Was someone a teacher, or a teacher's helper, or did your sister work, let's say, in childcare or something like that? I'm getting an academic here, and it doesn't have to be a man. It just is an academic coming through. And I have here, I'm hearing Gloria Gaynor. I will survive. I will survive. And it looks like they may have gone through some hard times. I don't know, maybe if your dad was in the war or one of the wars and had to be separated from mom. I'm not sure, Dee. I hope this makes sense to you. And finally, they said they want to just tell you one thing, and that is, say yes, Now is the time to be open and receive those things that you want for yourself. So say yes more. If that's what you want, don't be afraid to say no if it isn't. That's important too. But say yes to your life and continue to do what it is that brings you joy. That's what I have for you. Hope some of that comes through okay. One brother, you're the youngest, but my brother and you don't speak. Your mom worked at a school and I went to college. Okay. Okay. That's what it was. That was the verification that it was mom then. Dee, I hope you and your brother will speak. 14 years between my brother and I speaking, and I was able to get back together with him and talk to him for the last 10 years of his life. So it makes a difference, honey. It really does. Your mom and dad divorced when you were young. Okay. All right. So that might be that you survived through our divorce, which is like a war.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Makes sense. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, dear. All right. So we got Carolyn here, and she wonders, do her guides only work at night? It's all that chatter, Carolyn, that during the day. They want you in a quiet moment.
They just told me they're open 24 hours, Carolyn, and they said you are the one who only works at night. You are the one who you let down your thinking mind, and you clear out your mind and you relax enough so that they can come in and work with you. This is your time to work, is at night. There, and if not, let them know. They said you are the one who only works at night, and it's because of the relaxation or the clearing of the mind that happens, as we're sleeping or dreaming. But they're there 24 hours. I hope that makes sense to you. I think that's what you were asking.
Yeah. Wow. She does get woken up quite a bit at night. I think she must be really wide open at night. She has people coming and serenading her and everything. Oh, all right. What do I get for you, honey?
Set your hours, Carolyn, when it's okay for spirits to contact you and when it's not, and make time for it.
Wow, I got some really heavy cards here, in a good way heavy, very spiritual. The first one was transfiguration. And off the top of my head, I don't know that I can explain what it means, but I'm thinking that I remember my friend went to Episcopal Church, was the Church of Transfiguration. So I believe it has to do with upliftment, spiritual wise, when Jesus was transfigured on the cross from man to higher source. I don't know, but that's what they're giving you right now. But look at the ball of light, and they're saying that's when you're most receptive as well. You get the second card, which is the principle of correspondence. And so whatever it is, it's a tree, but it almost looks in the middle like it's a face. And the light is shining off the face of this tree, and the roots go really deep. And so I think what it's saying is ground yourself a bit more. Maybe you're spending too much time with your guides. I don't know. And this beautiful card is illumination. You are illuminated all the time. In fact, maybe like Jean said, sometimes it's bothersome. So you have to say, I'm going to set some ground rules here. Please don't come through at 3 a.m. when I just get up to pee. I don't want to go through that right now. Yeah. Anyway, Carolyn, thank you, sweetheart. I hope that helps you. All right. We have Flower Beauty, Peacock Rainbow. Mm-hmm. Well, that's true, Wiki. We are being transformed. Jesus became radiant in glory. Thanks, Rossi. Radiant in glory on a mountain.
Wow. Okay, Flower Beauty says, any messages from Spirit? They want you to know, I hear them saying, be kind to yourself. And I feel there is an ache in your heart of longing or loss. I feel an ache in my heart chakra of, it could even be loneliness. It's that really deep, uh, painful type of feeling that I'm feeling for you, or that I feel you may be sensing. Um, and they want you to take care of yourself. This is a physical um, process that is important for the human body to honor and to work through. They're saying to take care of yourself nutritionally, make sure you get enough sunshine, make sure you um, have fresh fruits like sunshine fruits to make sure that you're getting in all of that important nutrition to keep your mind and body in balance. Um, and they do want you to try and do things intentionally to cheer yourself up, like almost like watching a comedy or, you know, walking in nature or planting flowers, something that is sort of nurturing and uplifting for you while you're going through this pain. Um, but this is the time for you to honor yourself, honor the pain. Don't push it away. Don't wish it wasn't there. Go through it and feel it and take care of yourself while you're going through that.
Wow. I have really very much the same answer. I have accept what is. The art of accepting is going to bring you peace. So once you can accept what is and really truly feel it, it will bring you the peace you need to realize that you are worthy and you are worth all of it, every single bit of it, and it will get better. Once you accept how it is now, you're letting go of the pain and being able to move forward. The last one I have is right what Jean said too. This one is go on an adventure. Today's the day to try something daring. So yes, switch it up, do something for yourself, do something new. If that something new is only to go to a new store, a bookstore, or a crystal store, whatever you want. I mean, whatever it is that you can find that is interesting for you, it will get you out and not in that energy anymore, and you will be able to accept it easier. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
It's amazing that your
I know.
cards are exactly the same.
You're right. Thank you for your question, Marianne Spinella. Is there a message from her husband, John Anthony, who passed? Oh, he died at 49, honey. I'm so sorry. He's so young. Oh.
He's saying you're doing a wonderful job. He's really proud of you. You really took the wheel and made your, like, it's almost like this tragedy is not going to get me down. I'm going to make the most of what's left here. And you picked up the pieces and you worked on rebuilding yourself. And he's saying this because what my guides always tell me is that when when our mate or other half is no longer here, if we have a sudden loss, our identity changes and we have to rebuild and get to know ourselves in a reflection of other people around us rather than that one person. And he's saying you did an amazing job. You've rebuilt yourself. You picture yourself up, dusted yourself off, and you forged on. And he knows that it's not easy, and that you always carry the pain and the missing him and having that piece of your life missing. He said, but you were so brave and forged on and moved forward. He's saying that keep going. He said it's okay to have these moments of like it happened yesterday. Like, I can't believe this is, my life now, or that he's not here to see this, or the certain moments when, grandchildren are born or something, and you think of him often. He said he is there. He is living life through your eyes. Through your eyes, he can live through your eyes. But he's really just very proud of you, and just really sending you so much love. And he said, I adore her. I'm an adornment. He wants me to say the word adornment.
Oh, isn't that sweet, Marianne? See how much time can go by, but still those memories and that love is still there. He said, I know that the first few years for you were just self-preservation. You were going through the motions, but I'm glad that you're not in that energy anymore, that you're moved forward as an act of love for yourself, which is very important for those that are left behind. I'm getting a funny card too. He's like, here I am in the limelight today. I love this card. It's like them saying, oh, she's talking about me. So that's that card. And he says here something about a promise. I don't know if you two made a promise. Well, being married is a promise for certain, but maybe there was another promise. And he said, as far as I'm concerned, our promise is still there. And he sends you so much love, honestly. Yeah. Thank you, dear. Wow. Okay, we have one more for today, and then we're going to do sort of a, how do I want to say this? We're going to do a little short message maybe, and a card for the collective before we leave. And by the way, Jean is going to be on later today on your channel, Jean.
It's actually on Ginger Face channel.
Oh, it's on Ginger's. So Ginger Faye, who is a fabulous lady that I've had on. Jean's going to be on with her today at 3:00 Eastern time, which would be noon here, right? Yeah.
Pacific. Mm-hmm.
Pacific. Yeah. Okay.
And so we're doing like dragons, everybody. So if anybody loves, it's the third show. It's the part 3 of our dragon show, and we have a lot of surprises for you. So if you want to have some fun, come on over to Ginger Face channel. And Marianne saying, "Thank you, ladies. Touch my."
You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. My blessings to you. And I hope you heard that. I hope you're still here, Randy. She's the dragon. She's not a dragon lady. That sounds awful. She has a dragon with her.
Oh, yeah. She comes to the shows.
Oh,
yeah.
She comes. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because there's a totally different meaning behind dragon lady, and that she's not that.
So Samantha wants to know, when will my person come into my life? I've been single since 2010. So Samantha, what I'm hearing, I'm not getting anything here, but I'll ask in a minute. I'm getting that you have very high standards. You tend to not see the forest through the trees. And some people appear to be one way on the exterior, but they're really not that way at all. And it's important to give people a chance and to open up your heart with the possibilities of what could possibly make you happy. Now, I'm not saying, date a deadbeat. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, and but give people a chance. Give people a chance, and know that they need you. It's not that you need them. Somebody might need you, your special care, your special touch, your special perspective, your energy, your experience, your tender love and care. Somebody is out there that needs you. So let them in, let them see you, and give people the benefit of the doubt. Give them a chance. And also, I gave my husband a second chance. I almost kicked him to the curb. Honestly, my little sister said, no, don't, he's a winner. He's a winner. I'm like, really? I'm like, all right, I was going to keep,
Yeah.
But
no, you don't always see things. That's very, very true. My daughter was, I think she was 36 or 7 and never been married. Didn't want kids anyway, but can't find anybody. And she met this guy, and he's very quirky, but so was she. So it's very interesting. They just go together. They really do. I get that success is or happiness is in your future. And so I don't, and I know Jean wasn't trying to be negative, but she was trying to, say, give somebody else a chance. And look what I get. I get a crown, which is success and victory. I think if you can do that, if you can step back and just take somebody for who they are and accept that there's no perfect person out there for us. And this made me laugh because I thought to myself, wonder if this means to go on The Bachelor. It's a rose. You might find him in an unorthodox way is kind of what I'm getting. It's like you weren't looking and certainly not there. And there he is, or she, I don't know, your person. So try unorthodox things. Maybe go skydiving or something. I don't know. But anyway, thank you for letting us read for you today. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I saw something within the year there, Samantha, and
Mhm.
it's important to keep it like that open, that balance, like not just what you need, but with what somebody might need from your love, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's very true. Beautiful. Thank you for all the people for your questions today. And Jean and I are going to close out today with a collective read for everybody.
Mhm.
And remember that this is for our own group here and anybody listening later on, and is a token of love from the universe. So I'll let you figure out what you want to say, Jean. I'm going to pull a few cards. Yeah.
Samantha is saying you made me laugh and thank you for everything
Oh,
because she probably
that's
knows.
good, honey. That's good. That's part of being a lighthearted and that's a great that's actually a great asset to a lot of relationships is that you can laugh not only at someone else but at yourself. So blessings to you, dear. Yeah.
So I think that the words of Book Bewitched that they gave me, Romancing the Ordinary, is an overarching message. I have a meditation group that I was at before this, and we had three spirits that came forward to teach us and tell us a little bit about their lives. And that was pretty much the overarching kind of message for all of them is to um, take stock in what we're doing and honor the work that you do and the life that you have and make the most of every moment and to live authentically and try not to compare yourself to others or to judge others and really just live your life the best of your ability and with authenticity. It is really so much enriching, the enrichment of your life when we pay attention and we really show gratitude for the ordinary things. I think is really important.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I got
Ali said, "Accept
Yeah,
what it."
except what is. It's funny because I don't know right now. I'm kind of in a middle of a situation. My husband's not feeling well, and I have to just move into uncertainty and know that it will tell me in my divine plan what needs to be done. Otherwise, I'd be lamenting all the time. So I get here that we not only have free will, but we also have divine will if we allow um, ourselves to listen to the divine, to listen to the messages that we get we may think, well, am I hearing that or I'm making that up? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters at this point is that that the universe never gives you a message that is harmful or that's something else. That's ego. So if you get a message that's kind of wonky, you can kind of say, okay, I don't believe that one. But they want to uplift you. Your guides, your angels, your ancestors, they all want to uplift you. And they are so full of wisdom. They're chock full of it. And even if they're on the other side, they have given you the wisdom of their lifetimes, probably before they passed. Anybody that's still around, you still can ask them for their wisdom. And you have your own wisdom that you can share with the younger people in the world. Have the confidence take up what space you're taking up is to love yourself, be you, and be worthy because you are worthy. Look at all the fire around this particular person. We are so filled with fire, and I don't mean anger, but I mean we can be confident, we can love ourselves, and we can certainly be ourselves in the world, and that's an important thing to remember. Don't ever denigrate yourself. Only love yourself.
I
So.
see fire as the spark of creativity as well.
Uh-huh. Oh, definitely, Jean. Yes, very definitely. And some would say rising like a phoenix is usually has fire all around it. And if you're interested in dragon energy, Jean will be on today with Ginger Faye and talk about that.
We're going to have lots of fun. It was so
You
high
will.
energy the last. We just keep saying, okay, part 3, part 4, part 5, because we just have so much fun. It
Yeah.
really kind of like takes your mind off of things, and really you just have, it's a very joyous collaboration. So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much, Aley. And
Oh, of
thank you
course.
everybody that asked their questions. I'm honored that you trust me with your family and the souls of your loved ones.
Absolutely. You go along today and make your day a beautiful day. Love yourself and know you are worthy. Much love. Thank you very much, Jean. Thank you as
Bye,
always.
Aley. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Thank you.